Hello, and welcome to a special episode of Free Samples of the Week. Today we're celebrating 3 years of this series. We've got over 150 videos on this channel featuring free virtual instruments. And to celebrate, I want to highlight what's happened in the last year. So much has happened in the free virtual instrument space. Secondly, I want to show you the best places to find free virtual instruments. And then, as is tradition, I'm going to show you my top 5 virtual instruments of this year so far. So firstly, the highlights, what's happened. Berlin Free Orchestra, that came out this last year. And it's such an amazing free product to pair with Spitfire Audio's BBC Discover. It's a great free orchestra that I absolutely love. We've also done some collection videos now, so if you're just looking for some free woodwind, free brass, free strings, free percussion, free guitars, I've done a free vocal one as well I need to add to this list. You can just skip to those videos and get the best of the best in terms of the free virtual instruments. We've also had more companies enter the space of free virtual instruments. Sonic Cinema have started their original series of free virtual instruments. Fracture Sounds have expanded their Blueprint series, and just more and more products come out. Pianobook has recently got a new, I want to call it, director or person overseeing it as well. And we're seeing a lot of changes in that space that I'm very excited to continue on that journey with. But moving on to the best places to find virtual instruments, and we'll flash through this because there is a lot, and links are all in the description for you to check out. But of course, starting with Fracture Sounds, Blueprints, their series of free virtual instruments. They've got over 21 instruments, all working within the free kontakt player. You've got a good mix of strings, brass, woodwind, bass guitar, electric keys, some gentle brass there. Really nice mix that they continue to add to, and they're very consistent with it. Next, Native Instruments. Where would we be without this company, in all honesty? They've got Kontakt Player. The free Kontakt Player is part of Complete Start, and with that you get a really nice mix of freebies. Massive X Players recently been released as well. That's super cool. Bass Music Essentials. They've got Leap, Analog Dreams. I love Factory Selection too. You're getting a mix of acoustic instruments, bands, beats, synths, vintage. Really nice selection as well. They've got an Irish harp, the Jacob Collier Audience Choir, Ethereal Earth. Really fun ones to mess with, and as I've said, links in the description. Moving over to more the synth side, you've got Arturia. Really cool company. They have their analog lab player, which is free, and you've got of about 100 essential hard-hitting mix-ready synth libraries. So if you want more of a synthy sound, these are the guys to go to. We've already mentioned BBC Symphony Orchestra Discover, the free version of the orchestra, and really pair that with the Berlin Free Orchestra. Such a great sound, it's just outstanding. Next, I have not forgotten VNS Symphonic Library. These guys are super cool and probably have the largest collection of sample libraries on the market, but they do have some beautiful freebies. Big Band Orchestra, Angelic Choir is absolutely gorgeous. Soft Imperial's a really nice piano as well, and they've got a couple of other things for you to check out. Works within their own dedicated player as well. Back over to Orchestral Tools, their free series of virtual instruments, Sound Factory. They've not released anything in a while. Obviously, they have the free orchestra, but these are still a really great selection of freebies. I love Lucent. That is such a good flute, and they've got some really good percussion libraries in there as well. Dynamo, I've raved about that a lot. Gearbox is good. Helix is a really good string library as well, and Layers is an old classic, in all honesty. Works within their free sound player. Next one that I mentioned at the beginning, Sonic Cinema's new series of free virtual instruments, Origins. I say new, we've got 5 now. Delicate Strings, Whispering Woodwind, Ethereal Pads, Emotive Brass, and the recent one, Celestial Voices. I really like that. And coming next month, that looks like we might have a piano, which would be nice, but this is definitely one to keep your eye on. Works within the free kontakt player as well. Over to Westwood Instruments, their Roots series. Nothing has come out recently, but still Untold Strings, Drifting Woodwinds, Dust Piano. Really nice instruments, again working within the free kontakt player. Now we've seen the return of the Crowhill company. They went on, I don't want to say strike, but they were off rethinking and redesigning for a while. Their vaults are back. These do disappear, so bear that in mind. Lo-fi strings is their recent one. Bridge guitar was really good. Acid synth was fun as well, and their amp bass was pretty solid as well. You could pick up some of the older vaults, but they will cost you now, which is a shame, but these were some great freebies originally. Pianobook. Where would I be without Pianobook, in all honesty? And as I said, the look is changing, they're evolving, and they've got a new, I think it's director or whoever in the background managing things, and so I'm excited to see the future of this, but keep an eye out. There's always some great gems on Pianobook. Now that brings us over to the Decent Sampler, which is very much established now. It's a free player, and a lot of people make free virtual instruments for it, especially on Pianobook, when otherwise you'd be using the full version of Kontakt. So it's definitely worth downloading, and they do feature free virtual instruments on their website as well, although I do find this one goes quite in tandem with Pianobook a lot as well. Next, Somerville Sounds. Some of my favourite virtual instruments this year have been from Somerville Sounds. Works within the free Kontakt player, and just some absolute great freebies there for you to check out. I'll be mentioning one of these later in my top 5. Now, an OG freebie, Labs. I know they've now got the subscription service, but you can still get the freebies that were free, completely free still. There's the soft piano, which is an absolute classic, and there's some good strings, brass, a really nice range of sounds, so it's still worth having, although they've not really released any free stuff for a while on this series, which is a shame, because back in the day they were probably some of the only ones doing it, but Labs nevertheless is still worth mentioning. Next, some of the best freebies I've checked out over the last couple of years have come from Strezov sampling. I've not seen anything new in a while, but honestly, some of my favourite strings, Minimalist Violins Legato freebie, absolutely gorgeous legatos. The Diamond Jazz Trio is really fun, and if you want something ethnic, the Balkan, I've probably butchered that name, but that's a really good freebie. The same with the Jade instrument as well. Really good solid freebies working within the free Kontakt player. Moving over to Project Sound, we've got the free Orchestra 1 and the free Orchestra 2, 14 sounds with the first one, 12 sounds with the second one. I hope one day they release a free Orchestra 3, but no news at all of that. You'll definitely hear something if something does happen in that space. So there's a really quick flash through some of my favourite places to find free virtual instruments. If I've missed any, please put them in the comments so others can check them out as well. But now, moving on to, as is tradition, my top 5 free virtual instruments of 2020, well, the end of 2024 through 2025, starting with Somerville Sounds, their soft drum light. I can't seem to stop using this, in all honesty. I just love the sound that it has, and the indie music, some of the stuff and the corporate music that I've been doing, this has been the perfect drum for it. And every time I swap it out, I just seem to go back to it. But this is how this one sounds. And number 4, we have Felt and Fog, the free edition. When I originally checked this out, I had to have the full version because, as it says on the tin, it's a cinematic piano experience. I'm a piano player at heart, and this was just something different, a different piano virtual instrument that I thoroughly enjoyed. And in all honesty, I come back to it a lot just because it is such a beautiful instrument to play with. A little on the quiet side, but other than that, a gorgeous virtual instrument. Now, at number 3, I had to include this just because of how amazing it was. Now, sadly, it does require the full version of Kontakt, so it's free with an asterisk. It's Norland Samples Solo Trumpet. This is an absolutely stunning and amazing solo trumpet virtual instrument. It's got some absolutely gorgeous legato, sustain, staccato, staccatissimo, marcatos. It is just recorded with 5 types of microphones. It's just such an amazing freebie that I cannot believe is free, including 14 modelled mutes as well. Like, I don't get how this is free. It's stunning, it's amazing. Yes, it requires the full version of Kontakt, but it is highly worth it. At number 2, Fracture Sounds' Blueprint series. Now, I did try and pick my favourite, but in all honesty, I struggled. They're all such great virtual instruments. Plus, the consistency of the company in releasing these, backed with the quality of each one, they're just exceptional. And so really, the whole series takes the number 2 spot. Now that just leaves us to our number 1 spot, and if you haven't guessed it already, it is the Berlin Free Orchestra. This has been one of the highlights of the year. The fact that you're getting strings, violins, some solo violins as well, a harp, woodwind ensemble solo, piccolo, flute, just the extent of freebies that you're getting with this is absolutely outstanding. It is such a quality product that, if I'm honest, tops BBC Discover just ever so slightly, but working in tandem with those together, the music that you can produce with this for free, it just opens up the market to so many more people who just can't afford very expensive virtual instruments. This is a great starting place, and in all honesty, my hat goes off to Orchestral Tools for releasing this product, alongside, of course, BBC Discover as well. Use those together and you can create some excellent professional quality music, in my opinion. But please let me know what has been your favourite freebie over the last 12 months. In all honesty, I absolutely enjoy recording this series. There's some absolute gems out there, and it's this series that has kept me in YouTube, in all honesty, and I cannot thank you enough for your support of both me and this series. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.